Welcome back. Years ago, when I lived in New Jersey, I went to visit my mom and dad down in Florida. I woke up and hit the coffee pot, except around 11 a.m., I had this stupid, horrible migraine. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I'm rummaging through the kitchen like a detective, and then I see the Folgers decaf, the green can, not the red can. Decaf. What's the point? Let's just say there were some expressive words shouted that morning as I tore through the cabinets like a woman on a caffeine rescue mission. That was the first time I realized just how much coffee was running the show. It wasn't me choosing coffee, it was coffee choosing me. Now, fast forward a few years, I started noticing a pattern. If I didn't get my coffee right on schedule, I'd wake up with headaches. I'd go on vacation and spend more time figuring out where to get my next cup than just being on vacation. Coffee had quietly become the boss. So 2 years ago, I decided to break up with it. Not a dramatic, it's over way, but in a slow, intentional way. I created what I called my ultimate habit tracker. I measured my coffee and just started weaning down half an ounce at a time. That tracker ran for 21 days. It was my first experiment. At first, I was fine. Then around day 5, the headaches hit. My body was like, "Excuse me?" I really had to work through that. And if you looked at that tracker today, you might think it looks like a fail because it wasn't a perfect downward slope. Some days, I'd decrease my amount by 2 ounces, and then the next day, I'd go right back up. But that's the thing. It wasn't failure. It was feedback. That tracker told a story of someone showing up. Because there was a before me who wasn't even paying attention. So even when the data didn't look pretty, the mindset shift was the real success. It wasn't about whether the numbers went down. It was about the fact that I was tracking at all. Over time, I did it. Yay me! Cue the parade. It did feel like victory. I weaned off coffee completely. I stayed caffeine-free for a while, and honestly, I felt great. But about a year later, I realized something. I missed it. I missed the smell, the ritual, the comfort of holding that warm mug in the morning. My Keurig was calling to me. So I let coffee back into my life, but on my own terms this time. It looked different. Maybe a little bit slower, lighter, more intentional. I didn't need it right away. I just enjoyed it. But lately, I've noticed it creeping back again. That gotta have it energy is whispering at me. And that's my cue. So I'm pulling out a new tracker, not to quit, but to check in. Here's what I've learned. The ultimate habit tracker isn't about perfection or control. It's about awareness. It's about being willing to pause and ask, is this still working for me? Habits aren't meant to be frozen in time. They grow and they shift. They change, just like we do. What served you 2 years ago might not fit anymore, and that's okay. Sometimes the healthiest habit isn't the one you keep forever. It's the one you're willing to revisit. So maybe your habit isn't coffee. Maybe it's scrolling, could be snacking, people pleasing, or saying yes too often. Whatever it is for you, it's worth looking at it with curiosity, not judgment. So here's your invitation. Ask yourself, what habit feels like it's running the show right now? And what would it look like to track it? Not to fix it, but just to see it. I'm starting a new tracker this week to see what my coffee rhythm really looks like. Maybe I'll tweak it and maybe I won't. But either way, I'm hoping to learn something. Because awareness is the habit that changes everything. Right now, I have another habit tracker going, my healing tracker as I recover from hysterectomy. I've got 3 things on it. The first thing is my vitamins, my supplements like vitamin D, I've got collagen on there, AG1, all the things. The second is my water. And the third is my walking. The walking looks different right now because I'm healing. It's not about perfection. The first day I walked to the mailbox. Go me. The next day around the block. 2 days later, I was in bed again. That's not a setback. That's just data. That is the story of healing. And I think that's the point of tracking, not to grade yourself, but to see what's really happening. So when I talk about habits running the show, that's what I mean. If something feels like it's taking the lead and you want to feel more in control, a simple habit tracker might be just the ticket. I'm always thinking about the next habit tracker. As you can tell, I really like them. My next one, it's going to be around after dinner snacking. Because I just want to see who's running the show here. While I'm sitting on the couch with me and Netflix, who's running the show? I'll be diving into this in my new masterclass series at Birch and Stone Coaching. We're exploring habit tracking, curiosity, and the real-life process of showing up for yourself without perfection. So if that sounds like something you would love, come on over, check it out, and join the conversation. Because, and this bears repeating, awareness isn't just the first step, it's the habit that changes everything. Thanks for joining me. Where can you find me? You can find me at birchandstonecoaching.com or transformwithemilym.com. And my Insta is EmilyM_liveswell. Until next time.